Hello boys and girls, let's do some math. So we are continuing on with addition, and we're going to keep doing that today, but today are going to be something just a tad bit different. Today is something called word problems. Now word problem, you have to gather the information yourself. As you read, or I read it to you, or somebody reads you the problem, and you have to gather all the bits of information to figure out what you need to solve the problem and then put that all together. Alright, so we're going to do a couple to practice that. Alright, so let's say we had a friend named Megan. Alright, and Megan puts 8 fish in the tank, and then a friend named Tess puts 2 more fish, and then finally we have Bob, and Bob puts 3 more fish in the tank. How many fish are in the tank now? Okay, so first thing we do is listen. Right, we're going to listen to the problem. Alright, then we can read it again, and the second time we read it, we're going to start putting it together. Okay, so first we have our friend Megan, and Megan puts 8 fish in the tank. So there's 8. Now I know that we're seeing how many we have total, and we're putting them together, so this is going to be addition, so I know I'm going to be using addition. So 8 plus, Tess put in 2 fish. And then Bob, our last friend, put 3 more in. So this is the problem that we're looking at. 8 plus 2 plus 3. Megan put in 8, Tess put in 2, Bob put in 3. So now we have our 3 numbers, we have our number sentence. This is how we want to start off all of these word problems. Okay, we want to gather the information first and then start solving. Now, how do we solve it? Well, we have a lot of different strategies that we can use, right? If you have a number line and you like using the number line, do that. If you think you can make a 10 here and that makes it easier for you, make that 10, okay? If you want to use cubes, you can use cubes. Right here, my first time doing it, I'm going to draw a picture. I'm going to draw a picture. Now, I'm not going to draw a picture of Pokemon or something like that. It's going to be a math picture, all right? We're going to do a math picture. So, we have 8. So let's start off drawing 8 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8. Now over here, how many dots am I going to put? That's right, 2. 1, 2. And over here, 3 more. 1, 2, 3. 8 plus 2 plus 3. So we know this is 8. We can start at 8. And we're going to count on from there. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I ended up with 13. Alright, that's using our dots there. Okay, let's try another word problem, right? Because it's always good to practice more than one. So let's see what we have here. The next one, it says that Mark has 9 green toy cars. He has 1 yellow toy car. So 9 green, 1 yellow, and 5 blue toy cars. How many toy cars does he have total? Okay, first time we listened. Now we're going to read it again, and we're going to see what information we have. And we're going to put it up here. So Mark, our friend, has 9 green toy cars. He has 1 yellow toy car. And finally, he has 5 blue toy cars. How many does he have total? So again, we could do a picture. You could do a number line. Let me do that. And watch, I'm going to show you what you can do with the number line. You could start at 1, right? And draw a long number line. But look where I'm at. I have a 9 here. Right? So nothing's going to be smaller than that. So I'm going to actually start my number line at 9. And we'll draw it out. Let's do 2 lines. And we'll go 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And if I need to extend it out, we'll do that. We'll see. So we start at 9. And first thing is we jump forward 1. Right? But we're not done yet. We have to jump forward 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very important not to count until you've landed your jump. And that leaves us at 15. 9 plus 1 plus 5 equals 15. And that's with our number line. Number line. Okay. So we're cruising right along. Hopefully you have found a strategy that you prefer, something that works for you. Because remember, all of our minds are different, right? And they work different ways. So what really makes sense to somebody, one strategy, might not work for somebody else. And that's okay. You find what's best for you and run with that one, okay? Run with that one. Now some of you, I know, really like to use our cubes. And unfortunately, I've had a shortage of cubes because Bigsby Wolf has been eating them, as many of you know. So I'd like to be able to show you using the cubes, but I just said, whoosh, never fear, Mr. T. Here are some cubes. Barry Allen, you are awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Now I have 10. Is there any way you could maybe get me some more? Do you have any more? I'll go look for it. Whoosh. Okay, well, boys and girls, we're in luck. We have some, right? I could start using some cubes, and maybe, just maybe, at some point, Barry Allen will bring some back. I know he's very fast. He's kind of like a flash, right? Barry Allen, you're back again. Yes, in a flash. Wink. All right, boys and girls, you have fun with math. Mr. T, hang on to those cubes. I'll do my best. See you later, Barry. All right, Barry Allen. That's pretty cool. We have some cubes. So let's do this next one with our cubes. Okay. Ken put 5 pennies in a jar. So Ken put 5 pennies in a jar. Oh, you know what? We just want to listen the first time. Ken put 5 pennies in a jar. Lou put 0 pennies. Mo put in 5 pennies. How many pennies are in the jar? Okay. Ken put in 5 pennies. Our friend Lou put 0. But I'm still going to put that because that's part of the information. And finally we had Mo put in 5. Okay, 5 plus 0 plus 5. Okay, done with cubes. Let's take a look. We're going to find 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to put 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now some of you might be thinking, hey, you know what? 5 plus 5, I know my math doubles facts. I already know the answer to that. And that's fine. Still want to show you using cubes. So we have 5 plus 0 plus 5. Now, we know that this is 5, so I'm going to start counting on from there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 5 plus 0 plus 5 is 10. And as always, we want to make sure that we write out the number sentence. Now, the work you're going to be doing today, the number sentences are going to be set up like this. And you're thinking, what is going on here? Well, you're going to write out the number sentence. In the circles, you're going to put the symbols. On these lines is where you put your numbers. So this would plug in like this. Alright, so they just have a place for everything for you. Okay? Alright, so number one thing, you are going to start off, read your math problem. Just listen to the information first. Okay, listen to the information first. Then, second time you read it, gather up that information. And then you're going to solve the problem and then plug it all in. So, this here is page 143, and this is our problem right here that we just did. So we just did that. So this one, hopefully you're paying good attention. You can complete that one. This one here with the kites. Ava has 3 kites. Lexi has 3 kites. Fred has 5 kites. How many kites do they have? Al got 8 books at the library. Ryan got 7 books. Dee got 1 book. How many books do they have? Now you can pause this right after every question and even go back a little bit to hear it again. Pete sends 4 letters. Then he sends 3 more letters. Then he sends 2 more letters. How many letters did Pete send? So I want you guys to complete all of page 143. All right. Now, here is some other problems. Now listen closely to this. Kevin has 15 baseball cards. He gives away 8 baseball cards. How many baseball cards does he have? It says he gives them away. Is that adding or subtracting? Okay. There are 14 pencils. Haley has 6 pencils. Mac has 4 pencils. Sid has some pencils. How many pencils does Sid have? So you got to figure out how many Sid has. Do you think you can do that? That's a challenge. That's a challenge for you. And this one, 12 marbles are in a bag. Shelly takes 3 marbles. Dan puts in 4. How many marbles are in the bag now? Now this is what we call, not a challenge. This is what's called a challenge. It's a harder challenge. So this is our challenge for the day. Let's see. Do your best on that, and we'll see if you can get that. Don't worry about this bottom one, okay? All right, boys and girls, thank you for joining me for math. Please have some fun. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.